Blog Talk Radio.
It's my pleasure to welcome once again to another edition of Winning Strategies, the radio live broadcast. Today I'll be sharing with you what I call no one is immune from problems or challenges. I remain yours sincerely, Sam Hunso. In the book of Romans 8:28, we are made to understand that we know that God makes all things work together for good of those choosing to be part of His plan. I mean, I've seen this in the several editions, or the other editions. On your way to success and with your effort to make an impact and to affect lives, to live a better life, and to enhance humanhood, setbacks, challenges, problems, rejections, failures, confrontations, criticism, name them. We call them whatever name you like. They will definitely come your way. They will confront you. These are what we call challenges. But it is not what happens to you that matters, but how you handle it is what makes the difference. I say this again and again. It is not what happens to you that matters, but how you handle it is what makes the difference. I can say it again. So I want this one to actually enter into your inner mind, that it is not what happens to you that matters. It is how you handle it that makes the difference. You need to handle them with courage as they come your way. You need courage, you need boldness, you need confidence, and most especially, don't allow your courage to be in any man or in your possession or in the government or your community. Let that courage, let your boldness be in the Lord. When you handle them with courage, with boldness in the Lord, then there will always be a better result for you at the end of the day. We all know the story of Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison dreamed of a lamp that could be operated by electricity despite more than 10,000 failures. He stood by that dream until he made it a physical reality. According to Napoleon Hill, the morning that the Great Chicago caught fire, a story of merchants stood on a group of merchants. They stood on the State Street, looking at the smoke remains of the store. They went into a conference to decide if they would try to rebuild or leave that store due to the damages that the store has undergone. Now, they are thinking, should we leave this country and start afresh another territory? They reached a decision, all of them except one of them. They all reached a decision to leave Chicago, to leave that particular territory, to go and start afresh, their business afresh. Now, the merchant who decided to stay and rebuild that burnt store pointed a finger at the remains of his store and said, "Gentlemen, on that very spot, I will build the world's largest store. No matter how many times it may burn down, could you use this as opportunity to yourself, to your business, to your marriage, to your ministry, to your career, and tell yourself, no matter how many times I failed, I will continue, I will make sure I continue in this ministry. No matter how many times I failed, I will make sure I continue in this business. No matter how many times I fail, I will make sure I reach the edge of this career. No matter the opposition within and without, no matter the confrontation, will you tell yourself and say, no, I will not give up. I will make sure I reach the edge. I make sure I reach the edge. I make sure I reach the top of my career. No matter the enemies around, you will tell yourself, I will make sure I overcome, and at the end of the day, I get a better result. So the gentleman says, I will rebuild the world's largest and greatest store, no matter how many times it burns. That was very long time ago. This store was built. It stands here today, a towering monument to the icon spirit of Marshall Field. So Marshall Field was a young man who said, I will rebuild the store no matter how many times it gets burnt. So the icon spirit of him. So you need to grab that icon spirit into your inner man. Always tell yourself, I can become this. I can get this done no matter your position. Life itself is a battlefield, it's full of challenges. Now listen, as a matter of fact, all of life is one trouble or the other. No one is immune from problems. A challenge has no respect for anybody. Problems come anyway, whether you invite them or not. And God in his own training school always leaves a challenge in your life for you to conquer. God in his training school will always leave one challenge in every life to confront. Because the more you confront those challenges, the stronger you become. The more you confront those challenges, the closer you get to God. The more you confront those challenges, the higher you are going. Without those challenges today, most of you who are listening to me now, you won't have been where you are. Definitely, there will be some challenges that will come your way. Those challenges are coming in order to pave way for your testimony. Now, in a bid to overcome and conquer those challenges, you are becoming stronger, greater, mightier, you are getting wiser, and you are becoming more influential. Now, problems can make you better or bitter. It's a two-way thing. It either make you better or bitter, but it all depends on your response. If you respond well, you get a better result. If you get bitter to the problem, you get a bitter result. Challenges can build or bust you up. Depends on how you can handle them. But the mystery is that every problem has an expiry date. Every confrontation, every challenge has an expiry date. I told you yesterday, I said, anytime you confront a challenge, always ask yourself, what is the way out? So, there will always be an expiring date to every confrontation. But you won't just fold your hand and be crying and be weeping and expect to expire. You must take a bold step. You must get things done in the right way. You must get the right advice, the right counsel. By doing that, you are getting closer to the expiring date. And I see every challenge you are passing through right now getting expired in the name of Jesus. But most of us do not see the things from the perspective, because God will tell you where He's taking you to. He will never tell you where to take you to. I say this again. Every problem has an expiry date. And most of us doesn't see it from that perspective. Why? Because God will tell you where He's taking you to. You hear a lot of prophecies, good things about yourself, about your future, where you are going to, but nobody will ever tell you this is what you are going to pass through. And until you pass through those things, those prophecies will not become a reality. Therefore, problems, one way or the other, are the springboard to success. They are the ladder, stepping stone, the rock, the mountain that you need to climb to your success place. As I round up with this quote by Confucius, said, our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising anytime we pray. Even the Bible made us understand that the just shall fall 7 times, but they shall do what? They shall rise. I prophesy into your life this morning, or this hour, depends on the way you are listening to me. In your life and your destiny, as you embark on this life journey, every day, every minute, every second, favor shall follow you. Your voice shall be heard. And at the end of this week, this month, this year, at the end of your life, you shall have every cause to glorify God. I command every challenges, problem you are passing through right now to pave way for your testimony and pave way for your next level. Join me again tomorrow, the same time. I remain yours sincerely, Sam Hunsu. You can follow me on Twitter, Sam Hunsu, on Facebook, Sam O. Hunsu, or you can visit our magazine website, www.winningstrategiesmagazine.org, or you can send us an email, questions, comments to our email, winningstrategies@aol. Until then, remain blessed.